He died and he came back to life and now he's in heaven with his love. Ah! Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays and welcome back to the Sophie's Dice Challenge, I guess. No, the Shipwrecked Survival Challenge in The Sims 4, which I use Sophie's Dice for. Sophie's Dice is this particular Steam app. We're starting with a dice roll. It's like 20 to 12 in game, so I've got it paused. We're going to start with a roll. See if Kano loves us. He does not. Ooh. Luckily, Via's making up for it. So that's a 7, which gets us a 9. Another skill object. I'm getting a lot of skill objects lately. Starting to find it really tricky to find off-the-grid skill building items because of the way that rule is written. It's fine. Maybe I should add a loophole for like people who do this challenge in future, which is that once you're generating electricity, the skill building item can be anything rather than specifically electricity free, but that's all right. I'm not going to change it for myself now. Yes, Milo, like gardening. We're obviously in this household again. I was going to play the other household, but then I remembered I had something I wanted to do. So yes, I got the horseshoe thing. Doesn't give adults a skill as far as I'm aware, but kids get motor skill, which counts. I've just got people doing some gardening. Audrey's over here taking care of the crops. What I wanted to do in this part, I wanted to plan a wedding. I think that'd be really cute. We're on the downward slope from the full moon. Joshua should be okay. So I have to cancel no school for you and then add a wedding event. I think the kids are going to try and go to school. That's all right. I should be able to stop them. If they go, I'll just bring them back. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's have these two cuties get married. What can they actually do? I could say walk down the aisle. They could exchange vows. I'm going to say with an officiant. Hopefully this actually works. Spousal kiss, speeches and feast and dance. I think those are the things that we can actually... Dancing's going to be tricky because we don't have stereo. We'll take dancing off. No dancing. So the rest of these things they can't really do. And then I'm going to have Sebastian go around. Where's Matilda? Because I want Matilda to be my officiant. And then we'll get the two child age kids to be the ring bearer. Actually, would there be a ring bearer? There'd be no ring. It's not really flowers. We do have snowdrops at the moment. It is winter. Matilda, why are you all the way over there? We could have a ring in quotation marks, like maybe they carve something out of timber, that kind of thing. And then that way we could still have a ring bearer and we'll just have to use our imaginations. It's not a great big shiny diamond ring. Plus the CC eyelashes I use don't work with rings anyway. If you have a ring on your sim and you add the skin detail Kajiko eyelashes, the pattern of the ring appears on their eyelashes, which is particularly horrifying if they've randomly generated with an eyeball ring. Eyeball eyelashes. Ain't nobody got time for that. Little Caspian's over here testing out the blocks. This should be a lot easier to get that thinking skill up now, which is great. How we going, bud? It's like she could not have been further away if she had tried. Aw, X does not mask the spot. Okay, she's obviously said yes. Yay, that's so cute. My babies. She's like, oh my god, you guys are getting married. I was gonna have Tilly play horseshoes, but then I remembered I had to play this household. So, oh, she still has that fear of death. But she needs to discuss her fear of death with an elder. She's the only elder. So, unless a ghost shows up, she's just stuck with that, unfortunately. That's actually something I wanted to do with Audrey, was I want to take her back up to the wishing well. But I figure we should probably get the wedding set up first. No, you are not permitted to give my Sims social need. It's not allowed. I destroyed it and he was like, now I feel sad. That person ceased to exist. I want to get this set up with like an aisle and chairs and stuff. But the chairs, because we have purchase costs for everything, I can't just add extra chairs. So I'm going to have to bring all of these chairs here and kind of array them. Oh, and by the way, Kano threw some lava bombs at us. I think that happened after the last part. It's in front of the little altar shrine to Via, so that's cute. Oh, who's he got? Did he get a grudge? I don't remember. Did he get a grudge against Joshua? I mean, their relationship tanked, seriously. Yeah, Milo actually has a grudge. I was going to have these two call off their romantic relationship anyway. It is a friendly interaction. I guess that makes sense, right? If you've agreed to a friends with benefits thing and it doesn't get hostile, he's like, you look, I was going to have Joshua do it because from my point of view, Joshua's like, look, if you can't handle the whole werewolf thing, let's not even pretend this is ever going to happen. But obviously Now that I'm controlling Milo, Milo's like, look, we maybe rushed into it. We got off on the wrong foot. Audrey's like quietly nodding to herself thinking, yes, I have a chance with Joshua after all. No, lady, stay away. Poor Milo. Well, I say poor Milo. Let's be real. I'm more supportive of the Joshua situation. But what are you doing, Audrey? Can I get you? Come over here and fantasize about weddings. I just want to test that she can access the arch. And then I need Sebastian to talk to his nephew and niece. Ask him to be the ring bearer. Hopefully this works while he's eating. And then I don't know where Tilly is. Oh, she's swimming. When she comes back, we'll ask her to be the flower pal. Oh, why is he scared? Maybe he's worried that he's never going to find someone who'll accept him. Maybe he's actually... I don't know why he'd be reacting like that, though. It could be a legacy moodlet from the lava bombs, but I choose to imagine that it's more related to the whole not being woo partners thing. Did she fantasize about weddings? Yes, she's got a moodlet from it. What I want to do now, while I have time before the wedding, feed the toddler, and then I'm going to take Audrey to the wishing well. Wait, oh, it's a shell. I thought it was a meditation pillow. It's like, why does the toddler have a meditation pillow? Audrey just got gardening level 4. Awesome work, Audrey. Now you just need to work on your fishing skill. What's the matter? You're losing control. I like wants and needs enough, or wants and fears enough, that I don't want to turn it off. But this losing control fear can die in a fire as far as I'm concerned. It's so common. And fear of death, yes, absolutely. I've got another sim that I'm in my off-screen save who's developed fear of the dark, and I can't get it to go away. I've tried. So he's permanently afraid of the dark now, and he's a werewolf, so you can imagine how that's going. These ones, it's just, I'm afraid someone else is controlling me. Guess what, sweetie? You're a sim. All right, I'm going to have her go here. I like to have them actually swim across the gap because from my point of view, it's less relevant now because she's fine, but she could get like an elder fatigue moodlet from the exercise. She could... If she was very tired, she could drown. It's, I think, more realistic if I actually make them do that. Swim. Now, again, Audrey doesn't know about offerings. That being said, this thing is in a great mood. So fingers crossed, we can just wish for youthful vigor and it will actually be okay. I don't know what else could happen. There's like about half a dozen different possible outcomes. Did it work? Ooh. A few additional days have been added to her lifetime. Really? Isn't that where it was before? I don't actually know if that did anything. I thought that's where it was before. I should have actually checked with MC Command Center how far along she was. Maybe this moodlet... Oh no, see, that only lasts 4 hours. I was going to say maybe her age is paused until this moodlet expires, but it's actually not a very long-lived moodlet. Like her, not a very long-lived moodlet. Hopefully she doesn't drop dead before I can get this challenge done. Oh, Plucky couldn't find their coop. Okay, I need to switch back. I have a chicken emergency. I think the reason the chickens couldn't find the coop was because they were slightly outside the lot and because the lot was locked because I hadn't loaded it. That was an issue. So Audrey's done. I thought Audrey still needed fishing skill, but when I had a look, she actually is halfway through fishing 4. I had been queuing for her to fish from the other household, so I assume that's why. In this household, it's actually just Milo. So he needs fishing and gardening, like everybody else. I've just got him putting some food on. He's not having a great day. Oh, it's inappropriate. What's inappropriate? What did I do? Who doesn't have always welcome? I cheated always welcome onto all the Sims in the other household because... I obviously want them to be able to function as part of this household. Okay, everyone has it now, except the toddler, but I don't think toddlers have those kind of restrictions. I hope not. If he's telling the toddler off if he's sleeping in the bed, that would be deeply unfortunate. Is it? Seriously, is it the toddler? Joshua, where are you? It is, it's the toddler. Can the toddler not sleep in a toddler bed on the lot anymore? Seriously, Joshua, are you kicking my toddler out? That's harsh, my dude. Put me to bed from low energy. Oh, buddy. Oh, by the way, we had a giant toadstool and I turned it into a seat. So we have a toadstool seat for the wedding. I thought that was cute. By the way, you guys, in terms of purchases, I'm going to buy 2 oversized crop seeds. In fact, I might get 5 because the 2 that I planted early just got harvested. This is the stuff that was in these guys' inventory. So I can't drag them into the chest, but I'll just destroy the objects. So I was thinking these 2 for the seeds. We could probably use another couple of lights indoors. Maybe I'll do that. So if I do that is a treasure. So that's that plus that plus that. equals 6, 7, 8. So that's 4 lights. So 4 lights and a bunch of seeds for the garden is what we've just paid for. I am going to get all of these guys to bed. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to play through most of the day off screen because I want to do the wedding in this part. We'll do the dice rolls, see what they've got in store for us. Fingers crossed it's sunny because it's an outdoor wedding because we don't have a choice. Remember how I said I hope the weather would be nice? We have a screaming thunderstorm here at the moment. It's the middle of the night. I'm trying to get the Sims to go to bed. The Sims I can control have mostly gone to bed. Poor Caspian's asleep on the couch. I've had a couple of lightning strikes. I don't think anyone's been hit. And the other thing to let you guys know is I got a notification that our rooster is getting on in years. I was sort of hoping we'd have more hatchable eggs than we've had, to be honest with you. We've had 1. Milo just developed a fear of the dark. Buddy, I told you to go to bed. Why are you even awake? Darkness is nothing but a veil to hide the most gruesome and terrifying creatures of the night. It feels like they could pop out at any moment, and lately this man named Vladislaus keeps calling. Well, he doesn't. However, what are the chances this has to do with Joshua? I think Joshua was kicking my toddler out. I don't know how that's working. I'm going to have to ask you to leave now. Seriously, he's a toddler. All right, you guys, it's dice rolling time. I've pushed the wedding back to 5 p.m, by the way, because Tilly went to school and because I'm not playing that household, I cannot bring her home. And I haven't asked her to be a flower pal yet, which means I need that window between 3 and 4 p.m. to ask her to be the flower pal. We're going to pretend she didn't go to school. She's actually gone to the main island and she's looking for flowers to be the flower pal. She's trying to find some native flowers. That's what's really going on. Anyway, let's see. It's still a +2, by the way. I almost don't need to say that anymore. Oh no, that's a 5. That's the first negative roll we've had in forever. Kano is very angry and blights your crops with disease. Go into build mode until eat 2 fully grown plants. Thanks, Kano. Just out of curiosity, what was a 3 if we hadn't had that +2? Add a new lot challenge. Yeah, we've had that a couple of times. All right, I think these are the plants I'm going to blight. They're the pomegranates. We just got them. They're not native. That's my theory. We can replace them immediately. Gardening state. Plant evolution. With it. I think that killed them both. All right, Milo, you're the one I'm having work on your gardening skill. Sorry, pal. Just cut those trees down. You're not worried about that, are you? Also, Caspian didn't actually get evicted. He just sat there and was like glitched out for a while until I reset him. All right, you guys, it's wedding time. I actually had to restart it because I messed up when I was setting it up and chose the wrong venue like a champ. Also, Tilly refused to be the flower pal. It may have something to do with her current needs status. I'm hoping that she'll be okay. Matilda, I know you're standing in the water, but can I get you to get back into your formal wear, please? So this is Matilda's formal wear. Can we just all take a moment to admire how beautiful she is? She's doing the creepy head turn. She wanted to make eye contact with you guys. It's fine. So I downloaded some CC shell jewelry because I specifically wanted it for this kind of an event. So everyone's gathering. We're going to do this pretty quickly because I'm actually legitimately worried everyone is going to freeze to death. Looming anxiety from fear of crowded places. What? I've never seen this one before. He's suddenly feeling super anxious because it's his wedding day. That's what we're going with. Too many Sims in one place? Is this max capacity? Is this now a fire hazard? What if the ground opens up? Maybe it's time for Sebastian to sneak out. You cannot. Sir, I'm going to pause it. Now the lights are on. Send down the ring bearer. Has to be Kai. Can't be anyone else because Tilly said no multiple times to both Audrey, Sebastian, stop it. Get back here. Just be here. You never left. I know he doesn't want to be here. I know he's like, nah. Kai, did I place the aisle the wrong way? He's confused, I guess. Let's go with that. The dog is stinking. Oh my actual word. Send down Jillian. We'll see if this goes the right way. Sebastian, come back here. No, it must be the wrong way. Send up one Sim. It's fine. Are you enjoying this moment here? Here she is. Sebastian, do not move. If you move, Sebastian, I will be... Oh, guys, like, I'm out of here. Happy wedding, I guess. So Matilda's talking about Via's blessing, raining down on them like the rain waters the earth and allows their love to bloom. And they're kind of like, this is a bit awkward. Sebastian wants to run away. But he's like, talking about how he could never have imagined meeting someone as magnificent as her, and it took being whisked away to another world and an island paradise for him to truly find love, and how he could have never found anyone like her out in the regular sim world because it was so crowded. And, you know, thank goodness that he finally found her, even if it took disaster and tragedy. Well, he died and came back to life, you know. He died and he came back to life, and now he's in heaven with his love. Ah! Also, the volcanoes in the background. I did not plan that, but I really love that. I just love that Kano's making himself felt. That's our carved timber ring that we were talking about, the one that Sebastian, who's actually would have been Malachi, he's the craftiest, the most handy sim. He would have definitely made the rings. So they've got like timber rings, or maybe I'll make them bracelets and put bracelets on their outfits. Oh, my babies. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ray! And now I'll just get everyone to, because there's not really much else they can do. And when I was setting up the event again to start immediately, I forgot to add all the activities. Have the guests throw, see, we've only got sand or like flower petals. So there's really not a lot they can do. A little Caspian was at his parents' wedding, finally getting some sleep. I can't believe everybody has left. It's gone really well. She's gone to play with Clay. Milo's inside talking to Malachi. Tilly's actually gone to bed, which is good. I'm a little bit worried about her because I'm worried about her food need. Like if her hygiene and her sleep need was so low, how is her food need? He's giving a speech. No one's listening. It's very Sims. The toddler's not listening. Let's be real. Nobody's listening. I'm actually going to wrap this part up here. This wedding went about as well as every other Sims wedding I've ever run. The vow renewal I just did in my Not So Berry challenge was worse. So it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes I wonder with the wedding pack, like whether we could, I mean, yeah, you can walk down the aisle and there's a few functional things that exist with the pack that you couldn't do before, but most of it you can kind of make happen with groups. It's fine. Anyway, these guys are married. Ray. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.